It starts like a faint knock, so light you almost miss it. You keep walking, thinking it's nothing, but the sound comes back, louder this time. Still you're busy, distracted. Not now. And then one day, it's not a knock anymore. It's a pounding, a sound you can't ignore no matter how tightly you close the door. That's what unlearned lessons feel like. That's what unresolved wounds do. They circle back again and again, each time asking, "Will you hear me now?" We think we're moving on. We change our scenery, our relationships, our routines. We tell ourselves the past is behind us. But somehow, the same feeling, the same dynamic, the same disappointment keeps finding its way back. Different faces, different places, same ache. And the easy story is, I have bad luck, or people always treat me this way. But the truth, the quieter, harder truth, is that life will hand you the same script until you change the lines. What repeats wants attention. It's not here to shame you. It's not proof you failed. It's an invitation. Sometimes a gentle one, sometimes one that drags you to your knees. It might look like always ending up with people who make you feel small, or losing yourself in work until you're burnt out again, or saying yes when your whole body says no. And maybe you tell yourself, this is just who I am. But that's not true. This is who you've been while carrying something unacknowledged. The repetition is a signal. It's saying something in you is still tender here. Something in you still needs you to stop and tend to it. We avoid it because it's uncomfortable. We numb it with busyness, with achievement, with distraction. We convince ourselves that if we just get the next thing, meet the next person, reach the next milestone, it will go away. But it doesn't, because it's not finished with you. And here's the part most people miss. What repeats is not a punishment from the universe, it's a rescue mission. It's the same lesson arriving in different disguises over and over, because somewhere deep down, you've been asking to be free of it. And freedom requires looking it in the eye. So how do you give it attention? You pause when you feel the familiar ache rising. You notice your instinct to run, to fix, to distract, and instead, you stay. You ask, when was the first time I felt this? You let the answer come, not the polished, safe one, but the real one. Sometimes that answer will take you back years, decades, and when you see it, you'll realize the pattern wasn't about the person in front of you, or the job you just left, or the argument you just had. It was about the place in you that's been waiting for you to finally listen. And when you do, the pattern loses its grip. It doesn't need to repeat anymore. So the next time you find yourself saying, "Why does this always happen to me?" Stop, breathe, ask instead, "What is this here to show me?" Because the moment you're willing to pay attention not just to the event, but to what it awakens in you, that's when things start to change. That's when the knock at the door becomes silent, not because you've ignored it, but because you've answered it. What repeats isn't here to trap you. It's here to guide you home, to the parts of yourself you've been too busy, too afraid, or too tired to meet. And once you've met them, you'll realize it never wanted to hurt you. It just wanted to be seen.